All right guys, Brandon Coulter here. A tip for your top water bait. So this is a dual pitch from 13 Fishing. It's a walking style bait. You know, what a lot of people don't do is they have a top water rod. I have about 5. And the reason is I throw my walking bait on a lot of different rods, actions, and with different line and different situations. So we're gonna go through those. We're gonna talk about, you know, a couple different rods and a couple different presentations for your walking style baits. The first technique I'll talk to you about is in close, okay? You know, in the summer months, you know, once it gets up into the summer and starts into the fall a little bit, you know, early fall, you know, I'm targeting shade, okay? So when I target shade, I've got a rod that 13 built specifically for me for a Topwater. It's a 6'2" medium. It's a really small rod, and it's got you know, it's got enough backbone, but mostly tip. And what that does is I'll throw it with, I've got a 22-pound nylon monofilament that I use. And what that allows me to do, it allows me to cast it everywhere I need to in the shade. So a lot of times up in the day, the sun's pretty high, and so the area you're trying to hit might only be this big, right? So you're trying to put it on the back corner of a dock or under a walkway. You know, similar to a Topwater in the spring, but the walking bait's more effective in the summer, especially when they're on shad. So when I'm trying to target shade and I'm up close, because you know, you don't want to, you can't target shade under overhangs and under dock walkways and stuff from a great distance, right? So you're up pretty close and personal with them. 6'2" medium, it's just, it's the rod to get it done. You know, open water technique, it's a whole different world, right? So, you know, if you're chasing schoolers, you know, in the fall, I'll go all the way up to like a 7'6" medium. Okay, and what I do with that is I put braid on it. You know, I'll run 30-pound braid. And what that does is it gets me a ton of distance. So, you know, how many times you've been sitting there and one goes and blows up on a shad somewhere, and, you know, you're just, you know, half a cast short. So get a longer rod, you know, go with a medium, you know, that way you can get a lot of distance. You know, you get a medium action rod, you end up going with a medium heavy or something like that. You just can't get the distance. The rod doesn't load the same. So go with a medium, and what that'll allow you to do is get a super long cast. And the way you counter that, so a long cast is trouble with a hook set. So the way you counter that is go with braid, because then you got no line stretch, and you know, you can really put the meat to them when they, you know, it's funny. A medium rod with braid is just like a heavy rod with monofilament. I mean, it's your hook set is almost going to be the same. So go with a medium rod for your casting distance. Go with a long medium for, you know, open water techniques, and throw a little braid on there. So it's a couple different ways to throw your walking baits, and I think it'll help you catch more fish.